Hey! Welcome to me inn. Ha ha! It looks like the bard is about to begin. I'll pour ya an ale over the stories, fables, and tales about the swords, sickles, and spells in the depths of the swells. So take a listen to the tales that we spin here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Mike, and to my left we have...
Hey, hello everyone, this is Ryan. I am playing Kincaid. On last episode, he got busy working on fortifications for the Jacques, and his buddy Red was teaching him how to use a bow.
Hey everybody, this is Nick playing Mac, formerly known as Vaso. And in the last episode, Mac was talking to Captain Brandon. He was notified that Benson is basically welcoming Vaso back to the order, like offering him come back without, any punishment, no hard feelings, that type of thing. So Mac is a little torn, and he's actually began to write a letter to Benson explaining why he is away, but Woods and Kincaid do not know about the letter, so...
Hey guys, it's Sam, and I'm playing Woods, the Elven Ranger, or Red, as she is currently known as. And Red got to hang out in a storage room all day, but she got to connect with her new wooden bow from Lucha, and it's really cool. It is letting her attune to her riffs a little bit more. So when she's holding the bow, she can really focus on opening and closing the riffs based on her emotion. So it's pretty cool.
So last we left off, Mac and Red were walking down, getting ready to meet Eldwin, when Mac got a phone call. And all it said was the pirates arrived early, they shouldn't be here, and then it cut off. That cued Mac and Red kind of having a strange argument while Kincaid was watching from a distance. And then miraculously, you guys heard the sound of a cannon fire coming from further up north.
Do we feel like the Order of Light's going to hear this cannon?
No.
Okay, we got to go.
Yeah, I think with the cannon, Kincaid's just running. Those nasty pirates.
Part of me feels like you jump in the water and start swimming.
I could.
Like parallel to us running.
Are we near water?
Yeah.
You're on a beach.
You guys are walking on the beach.
Oh, okay.
You can do that if you want.
It's been a while since Kincaid's been in the water, so
Yeah.
I think he would,
Still don't feel itchy and dry.
yeah.
All right, so Kincaid, after hearing the cannon fire, just starts booking it into the water, dives in, and starts swimming parallel to the shoreline.
I'm Michael Phelpsing it
Yeah.
all the way.
Are you like dolphining, like jumping out? Yeah.
All right, and then what is Red and Mac doing?
I think we're going to start running.
Yeah, we'll just start running.
I'm just going to pull out her bow.
Which one? Just kidding.
She will be using her new bow unless otherwise specified.
You guys run for what seems about another mile, so you get an idea that Eldwin gave you guys kind of a halfway point to meet. And what you notice is there is a cave right along the beach. There's two barricades out this cave entrance, but you don't see anybody there. But you do hear sounds of combat coming from inside.
Inside the cave?
Inside the cave.
Okay, are we going to go in? Can
I'm
you swim
swimming.
in? Can you swim into the cave?
Is there water going in the cave?
There's not water going to the
Oh.
cave at this point.
Do I see the pirate boat?
You do not see the pirate boat.
Okay. I guess I'll come out of the water and head towards the cave. Did I hear the battle?
As you guys get to that cave entrance, it's probably a larger cave entrance, maybe about 10 feet across. And you hear the sounds of battle echoing from inside. You can't see the battle yet because of the curvatures of the cave, but you definitely hear the sounds echoing off the walls.
All right, well, we're either going to get kidnapped or we're going to go kill some pirates. So let's go.
All right. Vaso lead the way? Or
I guess Kincaid's confused of where the cannon came from. So I think he's going to stop and make sure he did not see a pirate ship.
So you turn back around and scan the horizon and you do not see a pirate ship.
Are y'all heading in?
Yeah, I mean, there clearly sounds like there's distress happening. Do you
I just got a funny feeling. Where did the cannon come from?
Maybe there's a ship. Maybe they phase in and out. Maybe they just remember how we opened the rift and came next to a dragon. Maybe that's what they happened
Okay.
here.
All right, y'all go in. I'll follow.
Are you gonna hang back?
Yeah, 20, 30 feet.
Let your meat shields go first. Good call.
Well, just if something happens
Yeah,
to
I
him.
gotcha.
But yeah, my meat shields.
Are you
I'm
guys
okay.
going in
Meatball
quietly or
and
you're
pork chop.
running in?
so Mac he'll lead the way, but he's gonna be cautious,
Okay.
like going in.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go in like with like strategic, like
Yeah.
order light style.
Okay. I don't
Power
know.
eye.
Power eye.
Oh, that's
That's a different one
a
shot.
different
Yeah.
podcast.
All
I
right.
was thinking football, like power eye formation.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
So you guys start closing in, and it's only really 2 beds. And when you round the corner, you see that there's a lot of light from a little makeshift town that's been established inside this cave. So think about the cave at this point is now probably about 50 to 60 feet wide, kind of like oval shaped. And there's a bunch of tents and stuff set up. But it's currently being overrun by some pirates that you guys kind of recognize. And one of them is a large ogre that is carrying a cannon as his weapon. And they are currently fighting the citizens that are in this little makeshift tent, which you recognize as the elves. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, Woods is going to start shooting her arrow. I have a 12.
14.
10.
My big ogre got a 14.
Got ties. So
I'm going to have Vasa go first. And then there are accompanied with him 3 other smaller pirates that are the humanoid type pirates. And they got a 5. Vasa, what are you doing as you're seeing this panic ensue?
okay, so he's gonna look at the big guy, and what the big guy is? He's just attacking an elf right now.
Yep. Yeah, he's kind of attacking. There's probably about 3 elves that are trying to fend him off, and he is swinging a big cannon around. And you see that he has a worker that's kind of next to him that's picking up like a cannon, like he's dragging a cannon to his boss.
So Vato is going to close the distance on the big ogre,
Okay.
initiate rage, and then swing away.
Protect your lady.
Is that a 2 or a 20? Just trying to.
I'd
20.
say I'd roll it. If
I'd
you
say
can't
20.
tell.
No, that's 100% a 20.
I can't see it from here, so.
It's a 20. If you want to stand up, but
Nope.
it's a 20.
All right.
Natty 20.
He's ready to defend his lady.
Yeah.
So you're going to do max damage plus your roll.
So max damage would be 17 plus the roll. Oh, great. A 1. So 6.
17 plus 6.
Yep.
So 23.
23. Yep.
Okay. He definitely notices you're there now.
Yep.
And definitely the biggest threat.
Do I still get my extra attack?
You do.
17.
17 hits.
8 damage.
That definitely makes him wary of you. So what he's going to do is he's going to take his cannon that he's got in his hands, and he's actually just going to throw it on top of the 3 elves that he was fighting. So they just like catch this cannon, but immediately fall over just because they're not strong enough to like take the impact from it. And then he's going to turn and just bare knuckles, just start like punching at you. So he's going to take 2 swings at you, one with each fist. I assume my 11's going to miss you.
That is a miss.
17.
That hits.
I take 15 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So since I'm in rage, I'll take 7.
7. Yep. And that's all he's doing is he's kind of preoccupied with that. And I'm going to say Mac doesn't notice this, but you guys watching him notice that, yeah, that guy threw the cannon down, but now his lackey is loading the cannon with that cannonball that he was carrying over. So that's what he's doing. And that brings us up to Red.
Okay, she's going to try to get a little high. So she wants to climb on like a stalactite or some sort of like structure or something. She just wants to get a little up in the air a little bit.
Stalagmites are on the ground.
Or she's going to grab a stalactite and literally pull herself up.
Okay.
No, yeah, she's just looking for some sort of height above people.
There's a stalagmite that you can climb up.
Okay, so she's going to do that. She's going to pull out her brand new bow of lucha, and she's going to pump a couple of arrows in the big guy. 30.
Okay, 30
Yeah.
is going to hit, but roll because you have advantage. Okay,
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
hits.
That's
Insane.
the highest D&D roll I have ever made.
Okay.
Was a 30.
Yep, that happens when you have a lot of pluses.
I love that. Okay, 9 damage, and then this creature already has damage, so she's going to roll a Callous Slayer for another 7.
Okay,
And then she's going to shoot him again for a 18
that still hits.
and 9 damage. Kincaid.
Kincaid.
All right. This ogre's helper, is it just another pirate?
Yep, that's one of the humanoid pirates.
He is going to cast Magic Missile
Okay, love it.
to prevent this dude from. So I think it's an automatic hit.
Yes, it is.
So that's the wrong spell. I was like, that's a lot of damage.
He's like flipping through his book, and then he's like, nope, just
Nope.
keeps going.
So 3 darts, 1d4 plus 1 damage. 3, 2. Oh, that was terrible.
8.
8.
Eight
That's
damage.
pretty good. 8 damage.
Definitely, he hits the guy and he kind of stumbles over, so it kind of delays his loading of the cannon a little bit.
Is he within 5 feet of Basso?
He is.
All right. I'm going to use sorcery points because I don't want him to have that cannon. I'm going to expend 2 points, and I will cast Firebolt at said dude.
Okay.
11.
11 misses.
Glad I had advantage.
Dang.
All right, so you shoot the firebolt at him, and he kind of keels over a little bit, and it ignites the cannon, which he just finished loading.
Oh, no.
And then the cannon is going to fire off. On the plus side, you can roll a d8.
8.
That makes sense, as this cannon, while the guy was laying on top of it, went off. So he took a lot of damage from just the reverberation of this cannon. So he took 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The cannonball tears across this encampment, and it just rips down a bunch of the tents. And then you guys notice that off in the distance, there is a rift that you couldn't see originally because the tents were kind of blocking the way, if that makes
You're
sense.
welcome.
I mean, thank you. We all see it.
Yeah, you guys would all see it at this point
Okay.
because you followed a cannon.
Yeah.
Let's say the cannon shot right through the rift.
So the
somehow.
cannonball's like in there.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
in Dorma.
Yep.
It just keeps going. It
keeps
hasn't hit it.
going.
It hasn't hit. Like the rift like fortified it. Was that your
and
enemy's
then my
turn?
enemies, you haven't engaged with any of them yet, so they're just going to continue to fight the citizens. There were 4 of them, I think I said. I think I said 5, but one of them is a helper that you guys did engage with. He's currently in shock from getting hit and then almost blown up. So I need everybody at the table to roll a d20.
7.
19.
4.
I got a 10, so I got a stalemate on mine. We had 1 citizen die from the 1 pirate that Sam rolled for, and then 2 of the pirates died.
So we're down to 2 pirates, a helper, and an ogre.
Yep, 2 pirates, a helper, and an ogre. That brings us up to Vasu.
So Vasto, he sees the rift, but then he also sees this huge ogre in front of him. So he's gonna yell, "Hey, Red, close that rift!" And then Vasto's gonna swing at the ogre again.
You're gonna get like a hand signal back.
Okay.
Confirming that.
Hand signal.
Yeah.
18,
18 hits.
11 damage.
Okay. It's not like you guys right now.
12.
Misses.
Okay.
In response, he's still bare-knuckled fighting you. He's going to reach out and try to just grab you
Okay.
with his hands. So we're going to do competing strength checks.
And I believe I get advantage. 12.
All right, so he got a 14. So he picks you up and just starts squeezing with his arms in. So you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage.
You know what? I miscalculated that.
Oh, what did you get?
15, because I didn't have my. It's I'm proficient in strength saving throws, so I only added 3, but I was supposed to add 6.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
okay.
I got 15.
So he tries to pick you up and he's trying to squeeze you, but you're not. You're just like being able to push him out, so you don't take any damage. But then he gets really frustrated, so he's just going to throw you.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Natty 20.
Woohoo!
All right. So he throws you, and you just miraculously like grab a stalagmite and kind of like gracefully like turn back around, land on your feet, and you didn't take any damage from hitting the wall.
All right.
Woods is like so impressed.
Those pole dancing lessons paid off.
Really paying off.
And then that brings us up to
Is it his turn or my turn?
my enemy just went.
Okay, great. It's my turn.
Oh, I guess I was doing the helper on his turn though, wasn't I?
He was loading the cannon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a helper's turn.
Helper's turn. He is going to get up and start running towards the rift.
Okay. So it's my turn. I'm going to, holding my bow, I'm going to close the rift. And we're going to do rift stitch. How big is this guy? Can I discern? I feel like at this point I know how many rolls I need to do, like based on the
Yep.
size.
So I'll start giving you the hit points of the rifts. This
Perfect.
one has 20 hit points.
20 hit points.
That's the best way I can think to do
Yeah,
it.
no, it's perfect. So do I know from being in that little room that you said the angrier I am, the bigger the rift gets?
Yep.
So the happier I am, the smaller the rift gets?
Yep.
Okay.
While you're equipping the bow.
Well, I'm holding the bow in my hands because I was just shooting with it.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Rift Stitch. So how does that work from a mechanic standpoint? Do I
Let's do double. Just double your roll.
okay, but do I have to roll to see if I'm actually happy?
Roll
Like,
for
a D-
happiness.
No.
I'm gonna let you role play that one. You know, like if you think you are happy in the moment, you can do it.
Okay. You know what? I am happy in the moment because I just watched kind of what Vaso did, like breaking free from this guy. He threw him and he kind of spun around. I'm like, yeah. So I have a little joy in me. So how's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
She's got the joy down in her heart.
I just know it's going to be a song, and I know I'm not going to know
And
the
you're not
song.
going to know it. Yeah.
Joy to the world?
It is going to make you sad.
Joy to the world?
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics to that.
So my next question is,
Other than Joy to the World.
okay, so then when another game mechanics question. Now that I know it's 20, can I just roll until I hit 20 or I max out my level? Or do I have to tell you what I think I want to
I'm
roll?
going to say tell me.
Okay, yeah.
So
Because
what
if
do you
not, I
think?
would just take 20 hit points.
Yep.
So I'm going to do 3. 3 times 4 is not going to be enough. So I'm going to do 6.
You can do it.
What can it go up to for?
So
But
go
you
I
up-
go up
get
to
double,
6.
right?
can't go
Oh,
up
but I'm
to
going to get
6.
double.
No, per dice.
But I'm going to get double. All right, so I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
So 3, 6,
10. Right on the
10.
dot.
10. Yep.
double
right
it
on the
is
dot.
20.
So Woods taking 3 levels and using her bow has successfully closed the rift. As you see this energy go across and the rift starts to close. As it's starting to close, you see a elf run out and say, "No!" Like trying to "No, don't." And she doesn't know where you are, but she's just staring at the rift like, "No, no!" And then you hear her shout like, "You said you wouldn't close it. You said you wouldn't." And then she's starting to get attacked by a pirate. Kincaid.
Wait, I get a movement.
Okay, you get a movement.
I'm gonna come down off my perch. I'm gonna head down towards that interaction.
Okay.
Okay, so I just saw the ogre throw Mac.
Mac, yep.
The helper is running.
He was
away.
running towards the rift, but now it's closed.
All right, I still see the ogre as the bigger threat. So I'll cast a firebolt at him.
Sounds good.
Is he within 5 feet of...
Not anymore.
Dang it. All right.
Because you threw me.
Is it 3? Yeah.
Is anyone within 5 feet of Aso?
No, not an enemy. I'd
Okay.
say some of the citizens are, but
All right, firebolt. Ogre, coming up. 1.
1. You gotta do this for the first time.
Oh, I get a critical fail card?
Yep. So the very bottom one is if you're doing a magic spell, I believe.
Off we go. You teleport 10 feet in a direction randomly determined by the GM. Up is also a direction.
I'm going to say you teleport 10 feet forward, which is right in line with the big ogre you were just attacking.
Sweet.
So you teleported right in the melee combat. Does that sound, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable.
And that brings us up to enemy 2. You guys still haven't engaged with any because you're so focused on the ogre. There's 2 of them left. So we're going to have Kincaid and Mac go ahead and roll a d20.
Yeah, I'm rolled terribly. 9.
5.
All right, 2 citizens bite the dust because you guys are not rolling well. And then that brings us up to Vaso.
Yeah, Vaso, he's feeling good. Like he just got out of that grapple. And so he's just going to close back the distance right next to his buddy Kincaid.
Yep.
Get right back into melee with that big ogre and swing away.
All right, swing, swing, swing.
Ooh, crit fail.
Oh, you get a card.
You get a card
Oh
too.
no! Here, I'll pull it for you.
Yours was a melee attack, so it's going to be I think the top one.
Cramp? Is this? It says awkward. That
Yeah, that's fine. So it's it's the top one. What does it
okay?
say?
Take a 1d4 penalty to your next 2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
And then your turn's over, obviously, with the crit fail. It was not too bad.
Yeah.
But seeing as how you are right in melee combat with the person that just attacked you, he's going to try to punch you again, but he's going to, now he has 2 targets, he's going to punch both of you guys. So 1 attack, we'll do Max first, 24,
Yeah, that hits.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Can't take half because he is still enraged.
And then instead of a punch, I'm going to say he kicks, just because I want to
I'm not a
mix
big
up some
threat.
stuff. Yeah, it's just kicking you off to the side, but it's a 12.
It meets.
Ties go to the attacker. 13 bludgeoning damage
Wow.
as you get flung back, let's say 6 feet
Okay.
from that hefty kick.
That's why I don't go in melee.
And then I'm going to say at this point, the guy that was running towards the rift doesn't really know what to do. And he starts pulling at his hair, stressed out, pulling at his hair. And you're seeing that parts of his hair falling off. He's pulling out his hair, literally. That brings
Pirates.
us up to Red,
Okay, I'm gonna close the gap and
to that interaction.
to the interaction. I'm gonna halfway through this before I start running. So I figured I got halfway there in my first movement. I'm gonna pump 2 arrows into this guy who is hurting this elf that was upset about closing the rift. And then
Go ahead and roll for that.
14,
That hits.
10 damage.
Okay.
Has he gotten damage before?
He has not.
Second arrow, 27,
That hits.
8 damage. Callous Slayer. 1d8 if the creature is below his hit point max, so I can roll Chaos Slayer. 1 more.
Okay.
And then I'm going to continue to get... I don't want to be directly in melee with them, but I'm going to get close to it.
We can get close to it.
Okay.
Is the +2 bow to hit and damage?
It is.
Oh, and damage?
Yep, that's how magic armor works.
I had a feeling.
Add 4
Add
to...
4 to that. I'm not going to give it to the Chaos Slayer roll also, but to
No,
the
no, no.
actual hit.
Yeah.
So you got 4 more.
How many arrows did I hit him with?
2.
Yeah, add 4. Thanks, Brian.
Who loves you?
Brian.
Since I'm not doing anything.
You're teleporting around.
I'm teleporting, getting kicked.
Something you didn't know you could do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Whoa, whoops.
Nomis would have liked this other one. Step on it. If you have a tail, take 1d4 damage.
Oh, no.
I don't know how you get the animal claw thing, but
That's for a nature-based attack,
okay.
like it for druids and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, Red. You closed the distance. You shot 2 arrows. You
Yeah, I'm
still have a
probably
bonus
going
action.
to... I can speak.
You can speak.
So why do you want the rift open? What do you want? That's into Dorma.
That's how we can get home. They shout.
I can open it again.
Oh, thank you. As like in the middle of this combat.
Yeah, we're just chatting. I'm going to come help her.
All right, and that brings us up to Kincaid. You just got kicked 6 feet away. Let's say you dust yourself off.
Since my buddy's within 5 feet,
He's back within 5 feet, and you're out of melee.
I'm firebolting this fool. I'm going to stop using this dice today. 17.
17.
Is that dice timeout?
17 does hit.
Yeah, it's my bad dice.
Bad dice.
2d10. That's a d8. Wow. Hey, I had a bad day at work. 8 plus 7, 15 damage.
15. All right.
Fire damage.
Fire damage doesn't make a difference on these guys.
Okay. And then Kincaid's just going to turn around and make sure they're not being flanked.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just making sure, like, no one's creeping up behind them.
Yep. No one's creeping up behind him.
Okay.
We have one pirate that is now engaged. It's been shot twice by Red. So it is going to break off because the elves aren't putting much up of a fight. So it breaks off, kicks the lady you were talking to because she was distracted during conversation, and then it's going to close the gap to attack Red.
Okay.
2 rapier attacks coming at you. First one is an 8 to hit
Misses.
and a 16 to hit.
It meets because I just remembered I upped my dex. So my armor class needs to change to 16.
Take 7 piercing damage. And then Mac, go ahead and roll a d20.
Natty 20.
All right.
Yeah.
The last little pirate has perished, so we have the ogre. The helper is kind of tearing his hair out, running around, and then there's one that's attacking Red. Brings us up to Vaso.
Okay. Vasto is just going to attack again, and I got to take a 1d4 penalty on my next 2 attacks. So does that count?
On the
2
hit. Yep, the next 2. So next 2 d20 rolls.
For some reason, when you said penalty, I just automatically thought of
Oh, great.
him in a penalty box.
Another crit fail.
No, 9 total.
Well, roll your d4 to get it out of the way. You know you missed anyways.
Yeah, so 7.
Yep, misses.
All right, so he misses that one, and then wow, these are crappy rolls. So 8 minus 4 is 4.
Yep. So you got your d4 rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's good.
You guys want some more dice?
No, I got a couple backups here.
All right, enemy 1, after kind of seeing you fumbling around, is thinking, oh, he's starting to slow down. He's getting a little weak. I can take him. He's going to try to swing at you twice. First one is 19 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, so he just hits you with 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then he's going to turn and shout at the helper, where's my cannon? Load it up. And the helper, I guess I realized I have to have him go. He's pulling his hair out and is looking around, and he's trying to find a cannonball. He can't find a cannonball, and he's just running around because he doesn't know what to do. Red.
All right, so am I in melee with this guy that was hitting me?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to put away my bow, get out my sickles because I'm in melee, and I'm going to give a couple of swings. 26.
26 hits.
I am crushing the rolls today,
At least
guys.
someone is.
8 damage. And then
Not looking too hot.
offhand, 22. 7 damage.
I gotta get a new dice. All
I
right.
did.
And then
Automatic kills.
And then I'm going to Callous Slayer, because I can do that on anything. Add 6 to that. And then I'm going to attack again.
You don't need to attack again.
Oh, good.
So you definitely, with your first hit and then your offhand hit, you are able to slay this pirate,
Awesome.
and he falls into a dark shard.
I'm going to move over and pick up help the other elf up.
The one that he kicked over.
Mhm.
Okay. Kincaid.
All right, with advantage, how do Constitution saving throws work?
I would have disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to cast Frostbite
Okay.
on this dude.
Been a while. 14. My disadvantage.
Oh, no, I gotta flip through my book here. That meets.
All right, ties go to the attacker.
So he takes 2d6 cold damage and then has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
1, 6, 7.
7.
7 cold damage.
He seems a little bit more susceptible to cold damage. So he kind of has like a freezing headache and he goes, ah, and he's trying to like hold his head and then he falls over, perishes into a
Death
ditch.
by headache.
Death by headache.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Brain.
Yeah.
Brain freeze, yeah. He didn't know how to handle it.
You got the brain pain, coach.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for spending the time listening to us on our podcast. It really just means a lot to us. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe to this channel and help pass this along to your friends so we can grow our listenership as well. You should also check us out on our website at carriageresttales.com. At our website, you'll be able to access some of our additional content, such as our one-shot episodes, but you'll also be able to see some of the information on how you can get a hold of us, either through social media or email. As always, thanks again for being a listener, and don't be a stranger. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of the show. And that's going to drop us out of combat, as the only remaining combatant is the guy that's running around looking for a cannonball. And he takes a long time running around looking for a cannonball, even after everybody else has stopped fighting and started like surrounding him. He doesn't even notice that. He's just running around trying to find a cannonball.
Help me question this guy.
Question him. I feel like, is he competent enough to answer anything?
Well, we need to find out. All right, I'm just going to pull out my trident and put it at his throat. You there.
Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball. And he
Hey.
like tries to move it out of the way and turns around and is like, cannonball, cannonball. Where's the where's the cannonball? And
You've been defeated.
Your master
He
is.
keeps, if you guys aren't going to restrain him, he's just going to keep.
Yeah, I'm putting
Okay.
yeah.
Well, he's not going to respond to the trident. He's just going to
I'll go
back
hold
out of the
him.
way.
I'll go up and like try to lock his arms behind his back.
Yep.
And hold him.
And then you just see him, cannonball, and he's just looking around. Cannonball, where's the cannonball? He said, get the cannonball.
I'm going to take out my new dagger and like put it at his throat and start to press.
All right, he's going to jolt around enough that it's going to cut.
This is not doing anything.
So go ahead and roll a D4 for daggers?
Yeah.
I think so.
Kincaid, I just...
I think I'm about to slit his throat, so it doesn't matter. It's a +2 dagger, so 8 damage.
8 damage, okay. And he's going to not quite be down, but he definitely is bleeding quite profusely, but he's still jolting around looking for the...
do we
I'm
need
just-
this guy?
I'm mercy killing him. I'm just
Okay.
slicing him again.
Yep. All right, so you deal enough damage that he perishes, and he falls, but not as a dark shard. He falls as a corpse.
Does he have a tattoo on his head?
Not on his head, but as you start looking over the body, he does have a tattoo on his stomach.
And
The same
he was
one from the
gibbering.
other pirate.
And he was gibbering.
Yep. Same thing as the pirate of the symbol, which I think you guys have it around here
The
somewhere.
squiggly thing.
Yep. It is the one that is the more squiggly one, not the
Not this one, but the
The other one.
the one that you guys have put together is the lowest tier
Yeah.
in the organization.
So the ogre and the other pirates, when they died, went to a dark shard.
Dark shards.
This guy did not.
Correct.
And he was babbling like and I'll explain the encounter that I had in the cell with the other tattooed guy and the babbling and not making any sense at all.
As you guys are sitting there having that conversation, you then start to realize that you are in the center of this encampment and you have a bunch of swords drawn around you guys.
Okay. And like Woods is gonna like, hands up. What's going on here?
Why are you in our encampment? How did you come here? Why did you close our rift?
We were called here. And she'll look at Vasa like, you wanna step in here, buddy?
Yeah, I'll pull out my shell phone and I'll be like, Oldwin called me, said you guys needed help.
Go ahead and roll 3 d20s.
About a D20.
I don't think you want to borrow
Very
mine.
Yeah, but listen, I don't want to give you mine because
Oh, okay, I'll
Here,
just,
here,
I'll
here.
just roll.
Gonna see if Eldwood made it.
oh no.
Said 3 citizens died. We're gonna see which ones died.
Okay, a 19, 14, and a 10.
All right, Eldwood made it. So Eldwin comes out. Oh, V, you made it. I'm so excited that you came. Thank you for helping us. Guys, it's okay. This is the person that we called. They came to help. They're not part of that clan, that black and white clan. They're good. They're safe.
The order.
Yeah.
The Black and White clan.
Yeah, the black and white clan, they showed up in Stringham just a couple of days ago.
They're the Order of Light.
The Order, yeah.
Why would they be after you?
Well, I mean, we just try to avoid them. They used to, how do I say this? They used to steal our people.
Steal your people?
Yeah, I mean, it's only happened a couple of times, but we've just tried to avoid them. We haven't really ran into them since we got here, and then people start trying to like hush her up.
The people that they steal, are they magical?
And then at that point, she's been kind of like drugged back
Yeah.
into the group. Eldwin says you're okay, so I guess we could stick around, but I don't know if we're ready to share everything with you guys.
I'm going to extend my hand out and introduce myself to the person who's speaking.
Okay, how are you introducing yourself?
My name's Red.
Nice to meet you, Red. Thank you for coming to our assistance. I'm glad that Eldwin found some reliable allies. I hope you understand that we're being a little bit protective. You're the first outsiders to our new home.
Yeah, I think we can all understand playing it close to the vest.
And then
But-
sorry.
And I'm going to point at one of the elf that had the interaction that when I closed the rift. However, she said that the rift is how you get home, and I closed a pathway to your home.
When you say that, the lady that you were talking to is going to step forward and say, yes, you said that you could open it?
If it's to Dorma, I can open a rift to Dorma.
I mean, yes, we need to be able to go back and forth.
But why do you want to go to Dorma?
Well, we can't stay on this side that long. We need to go rejuvenate.
Are you from there?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why the order was stealing them.
That's why the order is stealing you.
The limited knowledge Kincaid has of all this. I think he's connecting the
so
dots.
you know why they were stealing us? They turned to look at Kincaid.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have
No,
no,
we would've
idea
told you.
why they were stealing people of Dorma.
No, but we would have told you like the importance of Dorma and like what they're doing to scientists, and we would have told you everything we knew. So you would basically know everything that Nomus knows.
Well, not everything
So
most knows, but yeah.
it sounds like they were doing experiments,
Yeah.
from what I was told.
How do you know they were doing experiments on us?
I was told, and I'm just going to like glance
So-
at you,
So
Red.
we escaped the Order of Light.
Oh, they tried to capture you as well?
No, unfortunately, we used to be a part of that. However, currently they want me dead or alive because of the amount of information I know about how they are not who they say they are, and about the experiments, and about killing people, and about the shadow people and the doppelgangers. We know all of this.
Okay, and then you notice that a bunch of the elves had their swords drawn up behind you, and you said you used to be in the order.
Yeah.
And then when they heard that they wanted you dead or alive, they're like, so you're an enemy of...
Yeah, I'm
enemy.
their number one. I am their number one enemy.
I've seen multiple posters with her wanted. I can vouch for her. I'll introduce myself as Kincaid, as Captain Brandon's first mate.
Yes, we recognize Captain Brandon as a figurehead.
Yes.
Do
And
you-
he trusts them, and so do I.
Okay, I guess we can allow you into our... Well, first open the rift.
Okay, she's gonna open. Do I need to do all 6?
It doesn't
I
matter.
want to be really impressive.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do all 6 then.
And I'm also gonna be like, I'm gonna pull the bow out. I'm gonna do all the things.
Okay, what are you doing with the bow?
I'm gonna hold the bow, and I'm going to like stretch it open. No, I'm just gonna hold it in front of me, with both hands, and I am going to think about. I'm gonna think about playing with Nomus's tail,
Okay, sounds good.
because that has always brought me joy. Like kind of playing, like poking fun at him and like petting him, and every time he'd like get into it as I petted him.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
So I had 6, 10, 11, 13. Was that 6 rolls?
Yeah, the 6.
Oh, 6 rolls.
13, 26.
So 13. So you open a rift for approximately about 6 hit points.
Oh
'Cause
crap!
as
I
you were
did the
opening it
wrong
up, you were
thing.
experiencing joy. So it was moving counterintuitive.
So I only take 6 hit points.
Nope, you still take 13.
Dang it! I did the wrong thing.
Oh, you wanted to be sad
Yeah.
to open it, to make
Sadder,
it bigger.
frustrated, angry, something like that to make the rift bigger. But it's all right, you're still learning this power. But okay, that's a little bit smaller than it used to be. But we
I think
can,
I know, but I can get it bigger if you need me to.
Yeah, prefer to have it bigger. It makes it easier for us to go back and forth.
Okay. Now she's like nervous because like before, like she didn't have to worry about all this, so she's gonna put her bow away.
Okay, sounds good.
And she's just gonna open it how she normally would.
Okay, so take as much damage as you want to get it to where you want it to be.
Yeah, I probably.
It's at 6 right now. It used to be at a 20, so it would be 14 damage if you were trying to get it back to its original size.
I can't take 14 damage.
Okay.
Well, I could, but I'm gonna have 1 hit point left. I'll do it, and then I'll just cure wounds on myself.
Okay, sounds good. So
I'm gonna take it up.
thank you for doing that. I guess we can. How can we help you? Thanks for helping us. How can we help you guys? Are you able to stick around? We might need your help some more.
Well, how did the pirates get here?
They came through that as they point at the rift.
And you want that open even though the pirates can come through it?
Well, if it's not there, eventually we'll be stuck on the same side as them anyways.
Who opened this for you?
We found it?
What is with the caves and the rifts? This is the second cave that has had a rift in it.
Vasso's like, he's
Silent.
trying to keep his space from the rift because he knows if he gets close to it, he's going to get angry. And he remembers last time that happened.
Oh, yeah. That's a great call.
So, yeah, Vasso's just, not trying to draw too much attention to himself.
but
but
slowly backing up.
Yeah, just, nonchalantly just
As you're
hanging
backing,
out in the back,
Yep.
just.
As you're backing up, Eldwin finally got free of her captors and comes running over and just like dive bomb hugs you. Thank you for coming. I was so scared and I knew you would come. I'm so happy. How did you find us?
We heard the cannon that the guy
That
shot
was
off.
really loud and like your ears are still like ringing from the last time the cannon fire went off. Like, oh, well, I'm glad that we at least had you walking in the right direction and we were able to find you and you came. You're my savior. Thank y'all.
So Kincaid's still confused. How did you know the pirates were coming?
Oh, the pirates are trying to recruit us, but we told them no. And then they said that we had until sundown tomorrow, meaning tomorrow, to join their side or else they'd come back. And they showed up a day early. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
For some reason, they're here earlier than they should have been here. We still had a day to fortify, to...
I guess you can't trust pirates, can you?
I mean, I don't really like the pirates. They work for the Night Circle. We don't...
Do you know anything?
Join them.
What do you know about the Night Circle?
She's going to, Woods, when she hears that, is going to crumple through her bag and hand the picture, the wanted poster with her on it from the Night Circle, and say, well, they're looking for me alive.
Why are they trying to recruit you?
I don't know, but somebody named the professor.
The professor's their leader.
Well, he's looking for me alive.
Why would they be looking for you alive? I mean, I know they want us to help. They're trying to recruit and build up their ranks of the pirates, but we don't want to join them. They're the ones that shot us down to start with.
If we want to meet the professor, we have a way to do it now.
We absolutely have a way to do it. And
now is probably not the time, but...
she's going to shoot both of them a look like we need to have a conversation, not in front of everyone else, because she wants to talk about like a couple of things.
Yeah, you're just doing that shoot around, and they don't notice that. And they're like, do you think we might be able to get you guys to stick around to help us for tomorrow as well? You guys seem like better fighters than us.
I mean,
I can't stay. I think Captain Brandon needs me tomorrow.
For what?
But I know where you all are at.
Where are you going?
I have to help fortify the ship. It's my priority right now.
Yeah, but if the pirates come, the ship's not going to matter.
I can come back. I just need to go check in.
That's acceptable. Just don't bring any of those
I'm not going to,
black and white clan with you. But
yeah,
you guys
I guess
are
you
on
can leave, but I don't want to leave. I'm not going back.
The Order of Light, is that what you called them?
Yeah, the Order. Somebody calls them Torchies around here.
Don't bring any of them.
I won't.
And maybe don't tell anyone where we're at because we don't want them to find us.
You can trust him.
I won't.
Do you think...
Can I have that cannon, though?
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We don't have any...
Just picture you dragging a cannon back down the beach.
We don't have any gunpowder or, so they'd be happy to give it to you. I don't know how you're going to move it, but...
Put it in the bag.
It's my muscle.
Is there somebody named Teal here?
Go ahead and roll 3d20.
Did she survive?
14. Crit fail.
She died.
12.
She did not make it.
Even with my bead?
Even with your bead.
I used a bead.
I know, but I'm gonna give you something for the bead.
Okay.
But Teal did not make it.
Can I get Teal's apprentice?
Teal does not have an apprentice.
How about the person that taught Teal?
Unfortunately, Teal didn't make it. What did you need her for?
Well, I was told that she's going to pull out one of her healing potions. She made these healing potions and that she could kind of teach me how to find things that will, how to forage for things that'll give us health back without having to use magic or having to bandage ourselves.
Oh, yes, her potions that she's made. Those are very useful. I don't want to part with this, but since you are going to help us tomorrow, I will give you her research binder.
Her book? Yeah. Okay. I'd absolutely love that. In the meantime, you can, at this point, like, Woods is kind of like hunched over. I mean, she's not doing hot. She's sweating. Opening and the rift situation took a lot out of her. Is there somebody that could help me now? Do you have a healer?
Yes, we can get you a healer.
Okay.
And then they'll direct you over to, I don't know, somebody. That would be Athena. We'll call her Athena.
Athena, the healer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Vaso needs some healing as well.
Okay,
If
sounds good.
they're offering, yeah. I got kicked.
Yep, so they will...
3 hit points
No.
down.
13.
Yeah, you get hit pretty hard. So they'll heal you back up, and I'm going to say just for mechanics-wise, it's only going to get you back to half of what you've lost. So it's not enough to heal you fully since they are also been fighting with pirates and stuff like that. So I figure their resources are also pretty low.
Round up or round down?
Round up, so you get more health back.
And then we can do our own. Is this a short rest or no?
It is nighttime, so you guys could probably do a short rest, yes. If you are going to, I'm going to say, if Kincaid, you're planning on going back and forth.
Probably in the morning. I'll stay during the night.
Okay.
I'll check back in the morning.
Okay, so then, yeah, you guys can all get a short rest in.
All right, so before my short rest, I'm going to use 3 spell slots to do cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Or if there's any left over, I will do it I'll help my buddy out.
Okay, so let's work on that.
And I also want to loot the pirate I killed.
Oh, the big ogre guys?
Well, the crazy guy.
He doesn't really have anything of note on him. He has like a dagger on him, and he probably would have 1 charge on him, so 1 sack of black powder.
Oh, okay.
Since he already had used one of them, I pictured him having 2 at the start of this combat, so.
Okay.
Nick, you can take 9 hit points back, and then I short rest, get my 3 spell slots back. Right? Is that how that works?
Yes, you get half of your level
Yes.
back.
So how is Vaso feeling with the rift being open?
You definitely get more angry the closer you get to the rift,
Okay.
but you're able to find a nice spot away from the rift. Are you going to tell Eldwin why you're trying to stay away from the rift or no?
No.
Okay.
Wow,
Just-
keeping secrets so young in the relationship.
Yeah, it's not a good start, bud.
Interesting.
So we'll
Okay.
say maybe even you convince Eldwin to go outside the cave entrance to like keep watch out there or something like that.
Yep.
So
Just
you're not even-
I'll tell her I wanted some fresh air.
Yep, perfect. So you guys are able to escape out to the beach, and you're pretending to be on watch, but really you're just trying to get away from the rift.
There was an elf when we first came into the town that was using magic.
Oh yeah, the one with that was with the bear.
Freya?
Yeah. Is she here?
Roll 3d20s.
3d20s.
God, Mike, that could
Well,
have.
2d20s.
See, this is why we were saying before, like,
What?
nothing.
What? I thought that was a good
No,
mechanic.
it's so good, but
7 and 5.
She did not make it,
You're just gonna kill everybody off, just Game of Thrones style.
unfortunately. What were you looking for her for, though?
To see if they trusted us enough to tell us how they learned magic. Well, didn't she have like a teacher?
Yep, she did say she had a teacher.
it was teal.
They're all dead.
Well, we know
The
2
magic
of the 3 so
dies
far.
with them.
You would also remember that you strongly believe that she had just made up a name when she talked about her teacher.
Oh, yeah. Who was the person? I'm going to try to find the person Woods was talking to about the rift.
Okay, you can find them pretty easily.
In a nice, polite way, ask if they have any magic users among them.
Well, you do know they have some magic users because they just healed you guys with magic.
Okay, so I'll ask, how did you come to learn this magical craft?
Someone would slip up and just say, well, wait, what do you mean? We just do magic.
It's not common in this realm, and I am not from this realm, and I'll do like a create bonfire spell to show them that I can use it.
Yep.
As I continually do waving motions with my hand while I'm talking to you, I can cast.
Yep. They're not really impressed by being able to cast the bonfire.
At this point, Ryan is holding a tea
Teacher.
light in his hand.
Look at my magic. I can do stronger spells. I just need to save them in case we're attacked.
Yes, we need to all save up our magic to combat the pirates when they return.
So magic is common in
Oh,
Dorma?
Yes, magic is very common wherever we're from.
Have you encountered people that look like me in Dorma?
I have not, but to be honest, majority of our time is spent in the air. So we have very limited
Spent in the
contact.
air.
Yes, our original home was a floating city, but we got too close to the dwarven city and they shot us down.
Am I near this conversation? Or no.
I like how you're raising your hand.
Hello.
Sorry, excuse me, I have a question.
So what do you mean? Are you not friends with the dwarves in
The cities,
Dorma?
cities are not friendly in Dorma at all.
Are they all floating cities in Dorma?
No, I think we're the only ones that are a floating. Well, I guess there's not anymore.
So how did they shoot you down? I'm confused.
Well, they have a fortress city. We got too close.
Are all the races accounted for in Dorma?
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Is it just elves and dwarves, or are there other humans?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Orcs.
There's other races. We try.
I'm
to...
still learning about Dorma,
Oh, yes.
so I don't know what all's there. I don't know. I've fought creatures that come from Dorma.
Oh, you fought the shadows.
Yes.
Speaking of which, and then she whistles, and a bunch of elves, usually a lot of the younger elves, each come and they grab the dark shards that have fallen from both the citizens that died and the pirates that died. And then they run into the rift with the dark shards.
What do you do with those shards? I've noticed.
Oh, we need to separate them before they come back.
So that if the dark shards left unattended can reform into what they were once
They usually
alive with.
They usually don't come back to what they were, but they come back as something. And well, we have found if they're too many close to each other, they combine is the best way I can describe that.
I think Kincaid has a few in his pack.
At this point, the ones that were in your pack would have evaporated.
Oh, okay. I feel like I need to share all this with Woods. I don't know if she knows all this. So I think I would find you and just say,
Yeah.
I had a very interesting conversation
Yeah.
about Dorma.
I don't know any of this.
Apparently the elves lived in a floating city and got shot down
Their
by
cities.
dwarves.
I don't.
And
We need to find Vaso.
if too many of these dark shards accumulate, they regenerate into some other shadow creatures. I know nothing about Dorma, so I didn't know if
you
that
now-
was of interest to you.
You now know more than I do.
Yeah, Vasto's outside, so like I don't think they saw me go outside. So I'm talking with Eldwin, and I guess I could ask her about her home city, and would she tell me the same thing, or?
Yep. So she would tell you that she was from the Floating Leaf. Do you not like that name?
No, I think we come up with something.
I am a leaf in the wind.
What do you
See
wanna-
how I soar.
What do you want? Firefly? What do you want to call the city?
Firefly.
I like Firefly better.
Yep. We were part of the Firefly City.
Firefly City.
Yes, it was our ingenious way of staying away from the creatures. We just floated above them. It was nice. It wasn't amazing. We didn't have a lot of amenities. It was hard living, but it was the safest we could be until we got shut down.
Did they use fire elementals underneath to heat the air to make it rise?
They did.
So when you come over here, you can only stay over here for a certain amount of time.
Yes, if we stay for too long, we'll start to, and she starts describing like exactly what you feel when you are in Dorma. We feel nauseous, our skin starts to flake, and then you start thinking back to when you first landed at Stringham, you had saw a lot of the elves that were walking around wearing bandages. We try to stay as long as we can, but we can only stay for at max about 2 days, and then we need to rotate.
Got it. Okay.
I instantly feel bad for you that your lover's from a place that you can't live in. and
Long
she
distance
can't live there.
relationships.
I feel like it's a very Romeo and Juliet thing that's happening.
Yep.
But for 2 days out of the week,
You're
gonna be pretty happy.
Gotta get on the same schedule.
Monday, Tuesday.
We're in Dorma.
Well, I guess I could go over with her.
And then Thursday, Friday.
We just
You're an
switched
Ivana.
places.
Back and forth
Yeah.
daily.
Yeah, Vasto, he doesn't know how to feel about this, to be honest. Like, he's kind of heartbroken, but he doesn't know, he, in his mind, like Dorma, everything from Dorma is bad. And, here Eldwin is from Dorma.
Mm-hmm. She's not bad.
Yeah, but she's not bad.
It's not bad.
She's not bad.
Some would say she's good.
Yeah,
Alright.
so, yeah. He's just
So for the next 24 hours, as you guys are having these conversations with them, I'm going to say they're going to be a little bit guarded off because you guys are strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I've already given you quite a bit of detail, so I'm going to give you each one question that you can ask, and then we'll say that that's all the information you can get out of them in that day.
Yeah. Can we collectively
You guys can,
work as a team here?
Yeah.
because I'll assume you guys are keeping each other informed.
Yeah,
on
we'll like
what
kind of keep
happened.
sharing information with each other. So what do we already know?
I mean, I feel like we know a lot.
So we
Okay,
know. So the professor is in charge of the pirates, who are actually the
Night Circle.
Night Circle, which is the same hooded figures that that Nomis's girlfriend Grace was in, that took Nomis. So if we are looking for Nomis, the Night Circle could be a place to start because they seem connected.
Yep.
However, they also seem connected to the Order of Light. Am I putting that together correctly or no?
I didn't get that connection.
No.
Why do you think they're connected?
Well, it felt like they were connected on the other side. It felt like the Order of Light and like Damien working with these hooded figures and the doppelgangers. Like, it feels like these hooded figures are trying to steal people and then bring them to the Order of the Light to do these experiments on.
Oh, I just took it that they were trying to recruit the elves to fight with them.
Fight.
Yeah, I
do you
don't-
think they're fight? You think the hooded figures?
Well, maybe that's our question.
Can we name them so we stop calling them the hooded figures or the tattoo people?
Well, they're the truth seekers.
Oh
right?
yeah, perfect. So the Truth Seekers, are the Truth Seekers fighting the Order of Light, or are they working with the Order of Light? So is that a good question we should ask?
I think so.
Okay, hold on.
So I think I know how Nomis would answer the question, but I don't think Kincaid does. Kincaid has no clue. You roped him in a very
How about
intriguing...
we're gonna ask?
Kincaid or Nomis?
No, Kincaid stepping into all this
Oh, yeah.
Order of Light, Truth Seekers.
He's very confused.
Yeah, he's Dorma. He had never heard of
So are our
Dorma.
listeners, so don't worry.
It's all right. I'm right there with
So
you
are
all.
your players. Okay, so I think the question is, what is the relationship between the Truth Seekers and the Order of Light?
Or is there?
What
They
is
may
it?
not
Is it-
even know who the
yeah,
Truth Seekers are.
Okay, well we would explain. Okay, so that's question one. So now, do we want to know
And
more
are-
specific things about Dorma?
And I guess, are they recruiting the elves to fight alongside them?
Fight whom? Yeah, and fight whom?
And fight who?
Yeah, like what
are
are they fighting?
What are the
Like what is
Yeah, what are the pirates?
pirates
fighting?
/ the professor? What do these people want with the elves? Like to fight who? And then I think we need to ask some more things about Dorma. Like,
Well, I got the impression that there's elves, dwarves, humans.
well, we know
There's
that
a lot of people.
it's a double universe. It's everyone's so there's a version of all of us over there. So if there's a city here, we would assume that some sort of this city.
So, for example, there's a version of you two
Yeah,
over there, and there's a light version of Elwyn over here somewhere?
yeah.
Wow, that's trippy.
We don't know about you because we don't know where you're from. We
I
know
don't,
what
I don't
realm
think I'm
you're
from either realm. Yeah.
Oh, should we ask why some things don't turn into shards?
yeah, like
Yeah, maybe.
why did that last pirate not turn into a shard?
Why is it a carcass?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be a good one.
All right.
We have our three questions. Do you need them clarified?
Yes. So let's go with question one.
What is the relationship between the Truth Seekers and the Order of Light?
This guy, the dead guy, right? Is he one of those?
Yeah, he was a Truth Seeker. He had the tattoo and all the thing.
They would not have any information on the Truth Seekers or why they're connected. So you try to explain what the Truth Seekers are.
Yeah.
They're actually called the Truth Seers.
Seers. Okay.
You try to explain who the Truth Seers are and even point to this guy, and they're like, well,
The
they're
tattoo.
They're part of the pirate crew, which is the Night Circle. So I assume they're connected, but I don't think they're connected to they would not think they're connected to the other clan, which you guys call the Order of Light.
Okay. Next question. You said that the pirates and the professor and the Night Circle are trying to recruit you guys. What are they recruiting you for? Who are they fighting?
They would tell you that they are recruiting them to bolster their presence, so make their pirates bigger, like their pirate organization bigger, because they are hunting for the Harbinger's Gauntlet. That's what they say, the Harbinger's Gauntlet.
Do we have anything of the Harbingers?
You do.
What do we have? Is it the bow, the Harbinger bow? I'm gonna pull my bow. Can we interact in this part? Or
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna pull out my heart, and I'm Red hearing these things. She's gonna pull it. She's like, "This is the Harbinger bow.
They get surprised that you have one of the relics.
What are relics?
So there are a number of relics that are referred to as the Harbinger's bow, the Harbinger's Gauntlet, the Harbinger's helm. They list off a handful of them. They are relics from centuries ago. They have immense power, and they are coveted.
She's going to put
Pull
it
out the ring
in
and be
it.
like, is this one of them?
No, they're all made of wood, like this. You pointing at the bow that Red is holding.
Is this a private conversation we're having with like the leader or something?
Sure.
I'm going to ask for our safety. Can we just keep? I didn't know that is what this was. Can we keep this between us?
Sure, we can do that.
I'm just going to put it for the time being in her bag of holding.
Okay.
I just thought of another question.
Do you want to switch questions?
You're looking for your friend.
This is an official question. We're still deciding.
Do you think they would know if they did have your friend where they would be keeping your friend?
I think the fact that they don't know who the truth seers are,
Okay.
or the
Yeah.
order
It's
of
just,
light.
it's your all's mission.
Yeah. Why are there carcasses and why haven't some bodies turned into shards?
We have noticed that a couple of the pirates will wash up that are not shards. We're not sure why, but it's new to us. We always just, when they die, they turn into a dark shard. We need to get them away from our city, which was really easy when we were flying. We would just drop them off the edge.
Have the only people that haven't turned into shards been pirates exclusively?
They've all had this mark. And they point at the tattoo on the guy that's the carcass that's just hanging out in this cave right now.
Did you loot this pirate to see if there was any coins or anything from your specific
Yeah, I don't think he
tribe?
had anything, right?
Nope.
He had
didn't have
nothing?
anything.
Okay.
I know I've asked you this question before. So the realm that Kincaid's from, when people die, do they turn into shards or is it just death?
They were death, yeah. They
Okay.
turned into corpses.
Which
Yeah.
makes me, that makes sense. Which makes me think I'm not from either Dorma or this realm because people die like this guy.
Yeah.
So maybe he's from my realm.
Or maybe we're
That's
just the only other two realms that do
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Because we're connected in some sort of weird way. Looks like the bard has done it again. What a splendid crowd y'all have been. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to listen to our podcast. It really means a lot to us. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review. It's really going to help us grow our listenership and be able to reach more people. I also want to give a special thanks to Tabletop Audio for providing the background music for today's episode.